with the doors open, and I got bit by something massive on my forehead. Feels like I get hit by a golf ball. Let's get up. We're off to Idaho. 3 days with my brother and his wife.
Riding e-bikes.
Yeah, doing whatever he's allowed to do.
We're taking advantage of every opportunity to goof off with my brother Dave before a major surgery he has in a few weeks. Our arrival just happened to coordinate with his plans for a trip to Idaho.
Okay, David, tell us where we are going today.
Okay, we're gonna, as soon as I get my breath back, we're heading south on 195 through Lewiston, where we're gonna have lunch and we're gonna see the museum for the Nez Perce. And then we go south on 95 to just before Riggins, River of No Return, the Salmon River. That mountain range that separates the salmon from the snake is over 6,000 feet, and we're going to the top.
On bikes?
We're going to drive up to 3,500 or 4,000 feet,
ride.
and then it's a level plateau, and it gets some overlooks. That's, by the way, is where General Howard ambushed the Indians at Whitebird.
We're gonna caravan to Idaho. Welcome to Idaho. This is a Coeur d'Alene Lake, or Lake Coeur d'Alene, I guess they call it. And we're just following him. We don't really know exactly where we're going. Look at that. That is green. That's wheat. Grade 7%. Clearwater River. Visitor parking left.
The Nez Perce National Historical Park Visitor Center is located 10 miles east of Lewiston, Idaho on U.S. Highway 95. Since the beginning of human occupation, the Nez Perce have called this land home. Lewis and Clark spent more time among the Nez Perce during their voyage of discovery than any other group they encountered. The Indians provided aid to the expedition in 1805 and again upon their return in 1806. But by 1877, promises made and broken by the U.S. government erased any hopes of a lasting peace and led to the Nez Perce War. At the Visitor Center, you can pick up a series of pamphlets that will lead you on a driving tour of 38 historical sites.
Did you see this dictionary? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Want to learn a foreign language? One of our viewers said that Grangeville has a good bakery and coffee place. They probably closed, but we're going to go down there anyway and see if they're open. Wow. That is beautiful. Future canola oil. That's a beautiful trestle. Found it. Cute little shop. Cute. Cute. We got the iced coffee. John got some muffins and scones. And let's see if we can open this up. There you go. Food for breakfast tomorrow. Yummy, yummy. And what a cute place. That was a great stop, so thank you for that tip. If you're in Grangeville, crema. I couldn't wait to eat, so I had the pumpkin cream cheese muffin, and it was so good. Oh, should have gotten more.
So were the cranberry scones.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Everything was good.
We are in Whitebird, Idaho, where we're going to spend the next 3 days with my brother and his wife. We're going to go on some bicycling adventures. But if I look a little even weirder than usual, it's because I got bit and now it's migrated down into my eye. So it'll probably take a few days before the swelling goes down. This is how you carry 4 bikes and a Subaru Ascent. Yeah.
4 bikes and 4 people.
And 4 people to get up the steepest part of the hill.
You're going to change to less.
The purple frog is the one locked in. Yeah, see, I need a garage like that.
Well, what do you think of
And
that?
I'm glad you're driving.
Are you glad you came?
She gotta go.
We're almost there, bud.
Look at this view. Amazing. And a really nicely graded dirt road. Wow, so they won't go in the other way? Wow.
Yeah, we
Yep.
you can see.
I'll speed up past me. Speed up past me. Dave. Gotta check for ticks later.
Sometimes love is a river running strong.
He's got his mini chairs out here. I like it. I need 2. How much do they weigh?
Man, I wish I had a stool. This ground's cold. It's wet.
Not wet. You're lying.
Come on. Marketing. It's called marketing.
Stop it. Here.
And twirling through the back door of your heart. And every time I think of you, well, something happens in my mind.
Watch out for that one.
And every time I try to leave, you're keeping me occupied. I'm losing track of time. Losing track of time. Sometimes love is a thought we held too long. Sometimes
is spectacular. This reminds me of the scene from The Sound of Music when the Von Trapps escape. And they go up on top of that beautiful wildflower-covered ridge. Oh, you can't see that well.
Losing track of time. Sometimes love is a reason to hold on.
Here we go.
Blowing like a hurricane right inside of me and you. No blues or avenue take away my strength.
Wow! How did you beat Dave? Hey. Where are you going? Where are you going, bud?
Couldn't do it right now.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, Dave, what would you rate this ride?
Well, this is a 9 point something.
Yeah.
I would say, considering my state,
Yeah.
I'd give it just about a perfect score.
Yeah.
It was reasonable. It was pretty. I got to go with a gang of good people. You, bud.
We did 16 miles,
I'm getting used to being.
and we were gone like 8 hours.
Wow.
But we're not really sure what time it is because across the river it's an hour ahead, and our watches and things keep changing back and forth. So who knows?
I'm really proud.
At least.
I'm sore. Are you sore from yesterday?
That's supposed to be.
I'm a little bit sore, but
Oh wow.
But-
I can
but-
really see your swollen eye now.
can you?
Yeah, oh yeah, baby.
Siri doesn't always recognize me with my swollen eye. But today is Whitebird Day. Apparently, this town is named after Chief Whitebird, and they have a parade, they have a rodeo, they have... What else they have?
Huckleberry ice cream.
Huckleberry ice cream. That's what we're going for. And it's sprinkling outside, but I don't think it'll do much. And we're going to take a ride, an easier ride today, along the Salmon River on a dirt road that my brother spotted. If anybody likes dirt roads more than I do, he does. Right?
Right.
Now, speaking of birds, this place has the most interesting colored bunnies. They have black bunnies and white bunnies. I haven't seen any bunnies like we usually see out where we are, which are kind of grayish and, you know, all the same color. But these bunnies,
I think they're escaped pets.
well, they have that look about them, but they're all over the place. It's interesting.
Starts at 11. Better get going. A little tire repair on the parade route.
You actually have a Presta?
Taking out a Presta valve that his granddaughter bent.
And that John had all the replaced. There it is, bud. Thank you too much. You know what too much means? More than so much. Oh, a lot better.
Yeah, you want some.
Up. Now it's raining.
Young shack or an old shack? That's an old shack. I guess this is it.
Tribe that these guys signed it, and the U.S. government thought all of them now had signed it, and that sometimes they hadn't even known it.
Are these non-native sea deer?
No bikes, no motorized vehicles.
The Battle of Whitebird Canyon was the first battle of the Nez Perce War. It was triggered by the U.S. government's attempt to forcibly relocate the Nez Perce tribe from their ancestral lands in the Wallowa Valley to a reservation in Idaho.
Once again, we lucked out with the weather. Cool and dry. I'm dropping stuff out of my bag.
The Nez Perce warriors, led by Chief Joseph, Chief Whitebird, and Chief Lookingglass, utilized superior tactics and knowledge of the terrain and launched a surprise attack on the advancing troops, led by Captain David Perry.
Wow, it goes down.
Although the Nez Perce achieved a decisive victory, it ultimately led to a larger conflict and surrender after a remarkable 1,170-mile journey towards Canada, pursued by U.S. forces led by General Oliver Howard.
Yeah.
While the Nez Perce were promised they could return to their homeland in Idaho, the promise was not honored and they were sent to Indian Territory in Oklahoma, where they suffered disease and poor living conditions. In 1885, the surviving members were allowed to move to a reservation in Washington near their original homeland.
That is very deceitful. This is what they're showing as 1.5 miles. But there's a loop, and the loop goes all the way around, and that's 3 miles. And then you got to walk back to the cars, which are parked across the street, so it's probably 4 miles round trip. They're comparing medical procedures. 3.6 miles.
Wow.
What's that? Is huckleberry ice cream.
The international, the date bridge is right out.
So what you got there?
I would say this is in the 9 category.
Yeah, it's
Huckleberry ice cream.
from,
I think it made me mind because you're so hungry for that long hiking.
and this is at Kilgore Adventures. Is that where this is? In
I don't know. Are we in Whitebird still?
Twin
No.
Bridges?
Outside
6
Whitebird.
miles south of Whitebird.
6 miles south,
Probably 10 miles north of Riggins.
10 miles north of Riggins and 6 miles south of Whitebird, Idaho.
Mountain Time Zone, Salmon River.
Okay.
I think doesn't. I don't see that sign. Look
Time zone. That means it's
Look
yes.
on. Remember that?
Yeah,
really curly-
it is like that one.
Wow, pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, and
We are packing up our stuff. We had 3 wonderful days with my brother and his wife, and they are heading home, of course, and we're heading east towards South Dakota. And the temperature swing was amazing. It went from the 90s our first day, and it went down to the 40s last night. And we heard that it snowed at Hood River just 2 days ago. Bye-bye, Salmon River. Nom Nom station in Grangeville has it all. They had a dump station, which there was no charge. They have fuel, of course, and they also have deaf that it's always nice to be able to fill it from one of the things and you get exactly what you need. But who came up with the name Nom Nom? What does that mean?
Ranger station.
You feel like summer days to me, warmth in the sun
kayakers.
rays. I hope that we
It'd be fun to watch them go down those
are
rapids.
meant to be.
Oh, here's another creek coming into it.
You say nothing at all with me, yet somehow I know your history. Oh, come what may, I'm ready. Picture frames, lavender paint, they all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one.
Yes, look at these cars. Taking a break from this windy, long road that puts you to sleep at the Devoto Memorial Cedar Grove.
Devoto was editing the Lewis and Clark journals and did so and many times right inside this grove.
50 years ago.
And his request was his ashes be scattered over this area, and they were.
Picture frames, lavender paint, they all live here.
Robin one big stump.
This romance, I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one.
Okay, Vanna White.
Picture frames, lavender paint, they all live here. This romance, I get the chance.
That was another great spot to stop. Stretch your legs, wake up, and now we want to learn more about this Devoto guy.
Bernard, Bernie.
Wow. Atop a Lolo Pass. That's pretty amazing. And another one. Wow. Oh, and look, some old cars stopped down there too. Uh-oh, I think John's going over to talk to those guys. Can't help himself. It is cold here. It's 53 degrees.
It's some kind of a British-American organization where they come down and for several weeks they travel around the country, Western United States together. The British Columbians, because that vehicle was registered in British Columbia, will spin off to Colorado, where the Americans spin off to Nevada next week. It might be a 3-week event for them.
Wow, how cool.
Yeah.
The group is called the Curmudgeons, and it's 12 Canadians and 12 Americans. One as far away as from San Diego, and then some from British Columbia and Washington, Oregon, and Nevada, I think he said. This is across the Rolo Trail. No cell phones up here. We lucked out. They just closed. Closed at 4. Welcome to Montana. This is our spot for the night. It's a nice campground. There's only 2 other campers here plus the host. It's chilly though. 'Tis chilly.